We were saying how very important it is to bring about in the human mind the radical revolution. The crisis is a crisis in consciousness, a crisis that cannot anymore accept the old norms, the old patterns, the ancient traditions.
Studies show that out of 24 hours in a day, society today spends 16 of them staying awake. And out of those 16, we spend 7 of them online. That's 44%. In the real world, we all have a name that helps us have personal, social, and commercial relationships with the world around us. But on the internet, where we spend almost half of our time, none of us have our own identity. What we have are identities given to us by third-party entities in the form of email IDs, social media usernames, and proprietary platform IDs. It's important to note that these IDs have total control on some of the most important aspects of our lives. For example, if you don't have a Google or an Apple ID, you can't access the App Store, which means no apps, which means no smartphones. One of the most basic amenities of life, access to internet, is dependent on whether we have an identity given to us by a third-party entity. Not to mention, all this identity business works only in English, thus disempowering a significant part of the internet who do not use English as a native language. And as we users turn into zombies on platforms powered by these IDs and also use them to log in elsewhere on the internet that works only in English, all of us literally become digital slaves who spend 44% of our waking time creating data for others to profit. So, what is the solution? Freedom. And the only way to be free is to free our identities. Take back control of our online life with a single unique identity that works as our universal name. The names can be in English, vernacular languages, and even emojis. We call these names smart names. And what can we do with them? Many startups are building many interesting use cases, but some of the near immediate ones are: they can be your domain names, email IDs, universal financial address for UPI, fiat transfers, crypto wallet address, and even CBDCs, a universal sign-on for dApps, your name in the metaverse, and much, much more. As programmable names, their use cases are only limited by human imagination. At Agaamin, our vision is freedom, and it is our mission to build a free internet with multilingual smart names as the identity layer. This will be accomplished in 3 steps. Create a platform where users can access the tech in the form of smart names. Incorporate these smart names as an identity layer into important social and commercial products and create utility. Create infrastructure which uses smart names as the identity layer for the internet. Agaamin went into beta and achieved the first milestone in early 2022 to a lot of media coverage. Users can now buy, use, manage, and trade their smart names on our platform. Smart names are now available on the extension Bha for Bharat in Hindi, Marathi, Sanskrit, Bengali, and Malayalam. Other languages and TLDs will follow soon. On stage 2, we've created an email service called Dakia, which is currently in private beta. It will support email IDs not just in English, but also vernacular languages and emojis. But the big enchilada, the one we are working on currently, is the fintech and payment app. We will build a UPI app that uses smart names as an identity layer on top of the existing stack. While UPI has been a boon and a great utility, the usage of phone numbers as an identity layer creates a privacy problem, especially for women. And as UPI goes international, this will only be a bigger problem. Smart names will solve this. The app will first build the UPI aspect and then expand to international fiat transfer, crypto wallets, and eventually CBDCs. Any funding secured would go primarily towards the development and promotion of this app. Our long-term vision is a mobile OS based on either Ubuntu or Graphene with multilingual smart names as the identity layer.
We are Agaamin, a single founder-led small family of 3, and we're building the future, and everyone's invited. Join us on this incredible journey as we build a brave new world where everyone's free and the master of their own destiny. Thank you.